This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, folks, to Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Alabama's offense comes on the field first today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Play action fake, looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed. And he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a short completion to the big tight end. That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Not able to connect, incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught by the receiver. Defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it, no problem. It breaks the scorer's tie here, makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So Arizona State's offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
They bring him down right at the 20. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense operating from the pistol. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. And the quarterback keeps it here. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Sun Devils looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Sun Devils. But they were backed up to start the drive with some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? At the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Alabama.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6.
Touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense on the field to take over. And they'll give it to the back. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. A deep shot to the left side. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
Just a great call here by the offensive coordinator. The quarterback does a good job of recognizing the matchup that he wants. Puts the ball up and away from the defender where the receiver can run underneath it for a big gain.
An explosive play flips the field and suddenly puts this offense into scoring position in enemy territory. The quarterback keeps the football. He's got a first down and more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Sun Devils have first and 10 here. side. Touchdown, ASU. They connect for 6. That's the kind of execution that's built on that practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the... Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. The defense make adjustments here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Thomas. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line. Tied offense line up here on 1st and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam his receivers. Makes the grab on the move. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Quick throw to the left. Breaking tackles and going. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. It's a quarterback keeper. As the 1st down is still going. He's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of 1 in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. On the run, it's Randall. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. complete. Look at that, he's still going. They make the tackle, but that plane moves it inside the red zone.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback still with the football. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal to 7.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a...
And he runs it into the score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Catch made on the right side. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the 1st half of the national title.
Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, they are not letting up from targeting this stud receiver. He has absolutely got to be driving this defense mad. And they nearly got another big one there.
He's looking deep again. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown Tide. No chance to catch him there. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. Touchdown, Sun Devils. This offense is still clicking.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point up and good, so it's 28-24. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Again, makes it second and medium. And he's got it again. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, for this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years, Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tough running to avoid a loss and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Not the accuracy we expect from the senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Fielded near the 20. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Randall. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A new set of downs after that completion. Looks left and finds his target there. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. What a catch! It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. The quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Caught over the middle. It's Randall. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over. And they'll use the ground game here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking for his big tight end. He makes the ground. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Swung into the pass rush. A sack. Now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. There's the handoff. Hits into space at the 50. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. The offense operating at peak efficiency. Come to the line again. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And he's got it with ease from 56 yards away. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Came close to breaking it. Steps out of bounds on the final play of this 3rd quarter. Minnesot's going to wrap up their first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football and fierce.
Alabama will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. And they get the 2nd half started with a running play. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The offense really clicking here. Looking deep down the left side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. It's another deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Back-to-back deep shots. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunity.
Breaks into the clear. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? But again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. They'll run it from the gun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. They'll run it here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Randall. That'll pick up a 1st down. They'll spot him at the 38. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. On the ground, it's Randall. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. He's got room to run. Makes the defender miss. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, this is one of the dangers of playing man-to-man coverage against a quarterback like this. Yeah, they cover everybody down, but without a spy on this quarterback, good job of him recognizing this running lane, just taking off. And with everybody with their backs to the quarterback, he picks up big yards.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, this is what this quarterback can do. You got all the receivers and the backs locked up and covered, and he just slips out and takes it all the way inside the 10-yard line. Great recognition on this one, and this defense is going to have to start accounting for this quarterback going forward.
second down and goal. Makes a quick grab. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. After a long drive, it's a third down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. He knocks it through with confidence. And they've regained the lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, they're going to throw the football. Fires it to the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Play action here on first down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into the tight window. He can go. Touchdown, ASU. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add. Now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. He didn't do a very good job with it on this play.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Deflecting, and the defense forcing the incompletion, brings up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. One quarter to decide who will win the national championship. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. Look out, he's in the clear. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Catch made in space. Look out. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's a good positive gain there on first and goal. And here we go. The closer you get, the tougher it gets to get the ball into the end zone. And let's face it, this is a critical moment in this game. The 4th quarter of the national championship, and you're trailing. You've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. He keeps it himself. Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown. Crimson Tide. Here we go. National championship game, 4th quarter. 1-possession game, Kirk. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How
pressured and sacked. A clutch stop on that 2-point conversion. Still a 2-point game.
Arizona State 38, Alabama 36.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. On the move. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
Crucial PAT attempt. This will make it a 2-possession game. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He dumps it off to the tight end. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Tight end goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A deep shot to the right. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
The senior quarterback off target there. Look behind him. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Second down, looking to throw it. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. The back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Leaning on the run game here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Randall. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. This could be the game here. Buying time, moving to his left. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with the sack.
Boy, interesting call to me, Chris. With the lead, a chance to maybe settle for a field goal, make it a 2-possession game. Instead, the aggressive approach. Now you give your opponent a chance to get back in.
Can't get it away. The defense has got it. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Chris, that is a huge play for this defense. They come up with the sack, they push the offense back a bit, and most importantly, they let that clock keep running.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Oh, he can't quite hold on. That would have sealed the victory. Does bring up 3rd down. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So down 6, they need a touchdown. They'll go for it on 4th down. Maybe the last shot here. Looking for 6. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Alabama.
What a job by this offense. They work the ball down the field into the end zone to tie this game up. And with under 2 minutes to go, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
An important extra point is good. They take the lead here in the final minutes.
Arizona State, 45.
And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. Offense will take over. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Well, here we go. Championship game on the line. The trophy is right there for the taking. It's the biggest possession in this quarterback's career. Can he produce? He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Arizona State. They take the lead in the final minute.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all you got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. Looking for a man. And a catch made in the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. When it comes down to this, they need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Pitch clock inside the 30, still on his feet. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown. Championship game, there's nobody you can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
Chris, one of the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh, he's got this defense in la-la land out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run field, staying holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter, it's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touch.
That completion sets up a second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That one sails too far, out of bounds, incomplete. Crucial third down play coming up.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
And the punt team now on to kick it away. And here's the return. The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. First down, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Sun Devils. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They score, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a knee and they'll start the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Using his legs on the scramble. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. We're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Arizona State Sun Devils.